Hello everybody, Technovoid back here with week 6 of... What are we back with?
With the recap, the weekly recap of the TDD.
Triple double, what's the third word? It's treble double something. Drafts, there we go. Thank you. So, Hamsterwings and me are here today to tell you about these matches, what's going on. First off, we got Technovoid versus Nachiebree, so I guess I'll go ahead and talk about this one. I'll be honest, I don't really remember week 6 at all. So I don't really know what I'm trying to do here. I think because so much of Nachie's team is weak to fire, I believe this team, I again tried to go for a contrary Mew with Overheat because I knew it would take out a lot of his Pokemon.
That is what you did.
That is what I did. I think I'm not 100% sure here what my team sets were, but I assume Stakataka is it's probably an offensive set, but I don't think I really don't remember much here, but I'm going to assume that the biggest threats here for me are probably Ditto, because of the way my teams work. I like to set up really heavily, so Ditto can be a problem for me.
Yeah, Ditto copying your stat boosts would be an issue.
Yeah.
He does actually have less fire weakness than he usually does. He has 3 Pokemon that are weak to fire.
Yeah, because he brought Staraptor and Ditto against me.
Yeah, and usually his Excadrill is like scarfed anyway. Scarfed, it's sashed. That's what I meant.
So I guess for me, I mean, still the Overheat Mew, if I can get that off, that will still take out a lot of his team. And I feel like the other thing I probably have to do is just be wary of the Ditto.
Yeah, basically you want to set up Mew on stuff that it can one-shot, but also have a plan for Ditto.
Yeah, then on his side...
What he wants to do is... basically he wants to kind of wait it out until your Mew's boosted, but of course he doesn't know that that's going to happen.
Right.
He doesn't necessarily know the concept of your team.
Right.
So maybe he's waiting for Stakataka to get beast boosts and come in and copy that with Ditto.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
And as always, he has Jirachi, which should be putting in just so much work every single match. He's got his usual Suicide Stealth Rock lead with Excadrill. He's got his Switcheroo with Noivern. Which, I mean, could hurt Mew.
Yeah, it could. I mean, Mew in this match has... I don't remember what item it's holding. It might be a Z move.
Me neither.
I don't remember this match.
If it's a Z move, then it can't do anything.
Yeah, I don't remember this match at all, honestly. It's... I don't know why, but it just exited my brain, so let's get to it.
Okay.
Alright, so, the heck is that Minecraft guy? So he didn't even know what Stakataka was.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, so I lead in with Fawful because it is the Overheat. He does lead off with 2 things that are weak to Overheat, which is great for me. He has a rocky helmet on? Okay. Well, regardless...
Yep, and you try to prevent the Spore or the Rage Powder or whatever.
Yeah, that's basically what I was doing. So now Audino, but comes out I drafted badly. And he brings in Staraptor. And this is actually something I was not at all expecting. He actually, I didn't notice this at the time, but he has a red card, which completely destroys my entire strategy, but I didn't read, because I'm bad at reading, and I just assumed he used Whirlwind on me. And so at this point, I was really scared that he had Whirlwind, and he knew how to...
You really don't pay much attention during battles, do you?
No, I really don't. It's really bad. I should definitely do it more. But at this point, my prime directive was to get rid of the thing that I assumed was Whirlwinding me out. So,
right.
So I start using Cosmic Power, not being careful about the Ditto in the back. Then Ditto comes out, but
Ditto will always copy the thing that's on his side because he has the Imposter ability and not just the Transform move.
Yeah, so now character growth is out of there. Uwu is still up, although it is pretty low at this point, and my defenses are pretty high at this point. Audino comes back. I need to get the healing off. I assume I'm getting healing off. Well, he Rage Powders.
Well, I hope you're not getting healing off.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't.
It's going to that full HP tank growth.
Yeah, okay, so he switches into Ibuki Miota. I'm continue Cosmic Powering because I'm basically, I mean, yeah, it failed.
Yep, because he's already full.
So now I have a black
So
sludge.
he starts taking damage from his black sludge.
He starts taking damage from his black sludge because what he tries to do
Also,
is he tries
hey,
to... Yeah?
his Noivern's named Ibuki now.
Yeah, that's what it's always been.
No, that was Salazzle. Oh no.
No, Salazzle's Mew.
That was
Iruma.
Mew. Okay, no, you're right.
Yeah. No, he tries on the previous turn to use Switcheroo on Mega Audino, but it doesn't work because you can't switch a Mega Stone off. So he ends up taking damage from his own thing. At which point I Encore him into Switcheroo, and then I continue doing my thing. He's burning me.
You got healed and then you reburned yourself.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then he took your flame orb.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a good idea.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter because I'm already burned, so I can't be poisoned. Even if I am, it doesn't matter. But now the burn orb is on him, and he's gonna die when he comes back in. Now
so Ditto comes out, copies all those defense boosts,
which
and now
is
it's
annoying
got
as
Ditto
hell.
boosts. But a lot of Dittos are choice scarfed.
Yes.
As I believe his is.
Yeah, his is. I did not realize that at the time, so I make some plays later that make sense given that I assumed
He sacks his own Staraptor to the Brave Bird.
Yeah. So he is now scarfed into stored power, even though I don't realize that. So I play around it.
And he's only got 5 of them.
Yeah.
Because that's how Transform works.
So I play around it by giving him Encore so that he can't...
Rock Tomb. Interesting.
Yeah. I do it so that he can't, like, roost or anything, basically.
Yeah, but he's choice scarfed.
Yeah, but it
so.
didn't matter. So then comes Pink Floyd.
So
Time to find
Stack
out what
Attack
this
is here.
was. Yeah, it's time to find out what this Stack Attack set was. Cause
he's slowing you down, which is not a good idea.
Yeah, not a good idea given that I'm probably going to Gyro Ball.
It's a gyro balling boy.
I Psycho Shift the burn onto Eater of Worlds. And I do get the Trick Room up. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm running.
Yep, and now his Ditto is slower since it is choice scarf.
Yeah. And Eater of Worlds is
That's
gone.
going to go down, and you're going to get your beast boost.
Get that attack boost. Because I am running Attacka. And now
Max Attacka,
Stack Attack. I do believe 3x is maximum, right? That's +6 in both stats.
It's 4x.
4x, okay, so I'm not quite there. Anyways, I keep using my immunity to keep Earthquaking, taking out most of his team. After this Pokemon, though, there's nothing left that can be hurt by Earthquake, so I don't mind that Pink Floyd dies at this point. He does get the Figgy Berry off, so he does live the Iron Head, and then he can take care of Kaito Momota, and then Pink Floyd's basically done everything that I need him to. He brings in a Buki. It's going to die from the burn, so it doesn't particularly matter. He does...
Yep, he takes out the Sigilif to get his Ditto back in to copy the higher boosts.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
So now it's going to come in with even higher defenses and refreshes all of its stored powers.
Yeah. Assuming he goes for stored power again, which makes sense because it's my one attacking move.
Well, it doesn't matter what he picks, they're all limited to 5.
Yeah.
Alright, and now basically this looks like an unwinnable battle at this point for Nachi, seeing as all he has is 5 stored powers.
Yeah, so I was, at this point, like, well, shit, he might be able to, because I did not realize it was Scarfed, so I thought maybe he can out-roost me or whatever. I mean, I did have more Pokemon, but I didn't want to take any chances. So I do, I don't remember what it is that I do, but I do something to prevent him from roosting. I don't think I have Encore on Apologize. So I'm not exactly sure what it is I go for.
I don't think you do anything to prevent him from roosting, because he just could if he had it.
Well, yeah, he could.
He had the ability to switch moves.
Right. Right now he does. So I think there's something I do either on this turn or the next turn to prevent it. I think. So he does. Yeah. So he's basically gonna run through the rest of my team with his stored powers while he still has them.
Except I think he has like one more.
Yeah. Well, that's what Spin to Win does. Spin to Win. I try to give him the choice scarf so that he's locked into the thing, but then it turns out he was already locked into it, so it didn't matter. So I know that this match is 1-0, but I don't know. I feel like it wasn't actually.
In the end, had Nachi crit you at any point, he would have taken the match.
Well, okay, fair enough. So I mean, I don't know. It didn't feel close at all to me, but I guess it was.
Huh. If he got lucky, he would have gotten it.
Yeah, I mean...
I think his Ditto Blizz were pretty good.
Yeah.
Switching it out to get the better boosts.
And switching it out to restore his PP.
Yep.
So going on to the next one, who we got? We have Rocky versus...
The Battle of the Andrews.
The Battle of the Andrews. Alright, so looking at this team, I'm seeing Nidoking in here, I'm assuming for some Technician Confusion, which is interesting.
Excuse me, what did you just say to me?
Technician Confusion?
Okay, Nidoking gets neither of those things.
Really?
Yeah.
I think, well, okay. I'm pretty sure Vlinx talked about that.
Well, then I think he might have drafted the incorrect Pokemon.
Maybe, but...
Or
so,
you are misremembering.
It's probably that I'm misremembering, but... Oh, fuck. Why don't you talk about the match while I look this up?
Okay, well, let's see. This is another week where Vlinx's Nidoking kind of goes in. It doesn't do well against Krignal. It resists Mienshau's stabs. It beats Zeraora. It beats Muck. It goes neutral with Tauros. It beats Zard. And basically everything that Nidoking doesn't cover is covered by another member of his team. Ferrothorn is looking very hard to kill for Plkj.
Oh, for sure.
He basically only has Mienshao for it.
Oh, I was gonna say Charizard.
And Charizard. But, I mean, even Charizard's gonna get whittled by it.
Yeah.
With Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet. And then there's another thing on the field to just pick up the KO on Charizard because it's not exactly defensive.
Yeah. Hopefully Krignal's running Freeze Dry for Gastrodon.
Probably, I would imagine. Zeraora could be a problem if it's Sash Endeavor.
Oh, sure.
Vlinx has a lot of kind of tanky Pokemon that
they're slow.
He wouldn't ever expect to just kind of be knocked down to 1 HP in a hit.
Yeah, and they're very slow, so he would go first. Luckily, it's double, so it doesn't work as well, but...
Yeah, but Zeraora is quite fast.
Yeah, I mean, the point is it could take out one thing, but could it take out two?
Yeah, it could, with fake-out support from Mienshao.
Okay, fair point.
So I think that's kind of his game plan, is whittle Vlinx's rather tanky team with his tanks, and then, like, come in at the end with a sweep from, like, Zard, from Mienshao, from anything like that.
Have we ever seen Tauros' Anger Point actually activate? I'm not sure he's ever used Tauros as anything other than a sack.
Not sure. I don't think so.
So is that both teams?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's pretty covered.
Alright, let's get into it. What's going on
This is actually
here?
the first match where I would say Gastrodon is not Vlinx's MVP on Team Preview. I would say it would actually lean more towards Nidoking.
Nidoking, sure. I mean, it's got some stuff weak to it.
So he's protecting against the fake out, and yep, the Muck goes for the Giga Drain on Gastrodon.
That works out pretty
That makes sense.
It works
He
out
really
pretty
wanted that Gastrodon gone turn 1.
So now Queen is coming here.
Oh, his Zeraora is Life Orb, so now we know that it won't be doing any Sash Endeavor shenanigans.
Yeah. And Clown College gets that up. Hopefully it doesn't have Liquid Ooze. It doesn't. Cool.
Does not get that.
Okay, well, look, I'm sorry.
Alright, Tauros is Intimidate. It's not Anger Point.
Okay, well, that,
which is
there you know. So
good
I guess
double
it's just
support.
It's just a support mod. And Muck comes out with Flamethrower.
This guy runs special Muck every week, and even though he keeps doing it, I never see it coming.
I mean, it looks like Vlinx didn't see it coming either.
Yeah.
Constantinople, that might be one of my favorite names of the draft. It's very
Alright,
good.
he gets the flinch with the Rock Slide on that one.
Oh, fuck, that flamethrower is really fucking up Vlinx right now.
Special coverage Muck is putting in work at the moment. Krignal comes out.
Here come the ice moves, which is not great.
And we're gonna swap out that Celesteela for the T-Tar. And there's another Giga Drain on that Muck, healing right up.
Yeah, Muck
kind of has nullified the Leech Seed at this
He
point.
does not give a shit. Man, he really needs to... Okay, well, the Sandstorm is now up, so now...
Sandstorm's gonna help Vlinx out a bit.
Yeah.
With the Turnly damage more than anything, and the special defense boost on T-Tar.
Yeah,
Probably neither of these Pokemon can do anything to Tyranitar right now.
Hidden Power
Like,
fighting,
yeah.
I'm assuming?
It might have been fighting.
Okay, well,
And, just goes right
it
down
does
to a
not
Rock Slide.
matter.
Which makes sense. There comes that Muck Acid Spray.
And it's taking a lot of damage now because of all the things up. Mienshao comes out. This is one.
Mienshao comes out.
This is one to be dangerous
Tyranitar better
about.
leave or protect.
This is definitely okay. Well, he goes for the protect. I definitely think
Yep. That makes sense.
Oh, he
goes for
tried
the
to use
double
protect. Too. That's
okay. Plkj smart to fake out to burn the protect turn.
Sure.
And not actually go for like high jump kick or whatever fighting move he was carrying. Switching out to Nidoking, which I don't know about sacking Nidoking. I feel like there were better.
Is that what he's doing? Is he sacking Nidoking?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it could have been a potential sack.
I think Nidoking's just his answer to fighting types.
I guess.
And there goes Muck.
Muck goes down to Stealth Rocks, which sacking it to get a free switch. Earthquake doesn't actually kill Nidoking.
Yeah, he goes for the confusion. I think what he's doing. Does confusion have a chance to confuse? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it does. Then I guess it's sheer force boosted.
Yeah, sheer force boosted. It wasn't technician boosted. It was sheer force boosted. That's what I was.
But what?
I think it's
confusion.
Life Orb. I think it's Life Orb, sheer force boosted confusion.
He gets so many moves that are better than that.
But not psychic type moves.
What does he need a psychic move for?
For the fighting types. Vlinx doesn't really have an answer to fighting.
Earth power would hit them harder.
Well, that's what he chose to do. I mean, I know that that's sort of what he was going for.
Okay, well, Gastron at least picked the right move. He's got Earth power.
Just against Mienshao, I feel like that's what it's there for. Because Mienshao is one of PLKJ's bigger threats, I feel like. Charizard comes
surprisingly, yeah, it is. It's kind of been.
Alright, so Zardax is
very
here.
Good. Zardax is here, gonna protect. Not sure how I feel about that one. Depends on what Zardax does.
Dragon Dance.
Yeah, that's what I would have figured it was gonna do.
Yeah, but it is.
I would have just doubled into Zard that turn.
Probably, yeah. But he didn't want Choopington to die.
Not sure why Rock Slide is coming out. I guess purely for flinches at that point.
Yeah, well, Zeraora. Man, it would be not bad for Vlinx if he had Samus again.
Well, there he goes. He got it. And picks Zeraora instead of Zard. I feel like he should be more scared of Zard at this point. I mean, he does have 6 Pokemon, and it is doubles.
That fair point.
Plkj throws out the GG. I guess he's done.
Here comes Z.
Here's a fighting move. Yeah, he hard gave up.
Oof. Damn. So he just totally just.
I wonder what his Charizard's moveset was, because it only showed Dragon Dance and Rock Slide, and I don't know why you would carry Rock Slide against Vlinx's team.
Yeah, and then he forfeits. So, another match for Vlinx. PLKJ is very good at forfeiting.
Oh, I mean,
he's very good.
There was no point in playing the next turn.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. So next up is Dusk versus you. Tell me about this.
Oh boy, this is the match that I played on my 3rd day in a row of no sleep.
Yeah, you were tired for this one.
And I built this team in about 10 minutes, which usually I take like a couple of days to build a team. There were a lot of mistakes coming into this match.
There sure
Especially since this is someone I had to defend 2nd place from.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, I feel like Lightning Rod is just great to have against Dusk's team.
Lightning Rod is definitely something I appreciate. It kind of scares his Thundurus, but at the same time, his Thundurus does have HP flying, which will just kill Sceptile.
Are you running Sunny Day on Whimsicott?
I am.
Okay, so yeah, that's as expected.
I actually have a lot of wonky prep for this team, which is because I built the team in like 10 minutes.
I assume Blastoise is here as usual for Follow Me. He's very strong.
Yeah, he's here for the redirection as per usual. He can eat a lot of that team, except obviously Thundurus. Thundurus is kind of like the point where Thundurus is Dusk's glue against my team. Everything comes together if he has Thundurus alive. If he loses Thundurus, I can resist his whole team with Blastoise.
Shit, yeah.
But at the same time, if he has Thundurus and I have to deal with water and electric, he'll overwhelm me. So basically, that's the win condition for both sides. Me, get rid of Thundurus, him, preserve Thundurus.
Fair enough. Well, let's see if he...
I do actually have Scarfed Cocoa for Swampert. It outspeeds it by 1 point, and I have Grass Knot on top of Cocoa.
Yeah.
But Not relevant.
Well, we don't know that yet. So, yeah, he starts out, I assume, Pelipper Chansey.
So he leads with
no,
Pelipper
Kingdra this week. Okay.
And I was like, oh man, Scarf Coco is slower than Kingdra. So I was already a little bit scared by this lead, and I go right out to Blastoise.
And
he
then
brings Swampert out right away. So if only, man. So I want that Kingdra slow, so I'm gonna go for a move that like most people haven't heard of called Toxic Thread, which poisons it and slows it down by 1.
It's basically, well, String Shot slows by 1 or 2?
2.
2. So it's like baby String Shot plus a poison.
Yep, Blastoise is gonna start Icy Winding.
Yeah,
to
you're just trying to get
slow him
that
down.
Done. You're just trying.
I just want him to be slow.
Yeah.
Ariados I know won't live another turn, so I just kind of wanted to do anything with it.
Yeah. Blastoise is really
out here getting more and more and more speed drops.
At what point with the rain up will it be enough that you outspeed him?
See, I absolutely should have gone top of Coco there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't. That was bad.
Well, at this point, you're just trying to get him slow enough that you can attack first, I assume, with Help Desk.
Yeah, basically. But also at this point, I'm like, what Pokemon does he have else? I cannot tell.
So he goes for the Wish. I assume he's bringing in Kingdra? Yeah.
Yep. In comes Kingdra. I figured he was going to Wish Pass, so I just kind of attacked the Chansey slot. But it wasn't quite enough to take out Kingdra. So I was 100% sure he was either going to Ally Swap or Swap.
Right. I mean, he didn't have much reason to Ally Swap. His Swampert was quite high.
Yeah.
So
but had I attacked it,
yeah.
who knows?
I think another thing for Dusk is Dusk needs to be running some Ice type moves because your Sceptile is his biggest threat to a certain degree.
And he actually like kind of surprises me by going for Blastoise there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he was going for the Ice Beam, but of course you are going to protect there.
So Thundy is in. Thundy is scary because Thundy has HP flying.
Mm-hmm.
And Blastoise, my redirection, is gone. And at this point, I'm probably like, I lost what Pokemon? Whatever, man, it's not important.
Little did you
I have
know it
Sunny Day. I'll
important.
just go for Sunny Day and it's fine.
It's great, just Sunny Day. Yeah, there it is.
So the sun comes up, which takes down the rain. He Hidden Power Flangs my Sceptile, which got swapped out to this one, and I switched Whimsicott into a Steel type.
Yeah.
What a great player I am. So here's probably the only cool thing I did this match. Go for the Worry Seed to take away his Volt Absorb, and then just Discharge to take that Thundurus down.
You end up critting your own boy, but it didn't matter.
I do, but he was at 2%, and he gets the rain back up.
Yeah.
Which I expected.
Yeah.
But now his Thundurus either has to protect or it's gotta go, because it cannot take whatever.
Well, Sanctuary's probably gonna go for the Wish. If
Yep,
we're
I'd
being
bring
honest.
the Sceptile out to start getting boosts from that Discharge coming in.
You go for the Nature Power.
And I go for the Thunderbolt
electric...
on the guy.
Yeah, the Nature Power Electric Terrain. There goes our Electric Terrain setter, though.
Which was who I was hoping he'd attack. And at this point, I was like, hey, it's 2-6.
Yeah.
Good morning. My alarm clock's going off.
Woo. I'm making mistakes.
So I'm just going to start getting off damage with
Yeah,
Sceptile.
and you really need to. I mean...
Yeah, and at this point, I know he's gonna pass a Wish to something.
Yeah.
So basically, I just want 2 high-powered attacks going into both sides of his field.
Yeah.
And luckily, Thundurus comes out, which at that low percent, it's not living a Giga Drain. So that Wish was entirely wasted.
Yeah, and Stomping Tantrum is.
So I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum on the Aegislash to the left. It's not gonna hit Pelipper. Kingdra comes out. Kingdra is faster than everything I have, but I know there's only one more turn of rain, because his Pelipper had Damp Rock, which means his Thundurus can't have Damp Rock.
Yep. And you end up Thunder Punching yourself by accident.
I thought, I'm not experienced with doubles, so I thought that if I protected, it wouldn't do that.
It wouldn't activate the Lightning Rod, but it does.
But his Icy Wind activates my Weakness Policy on Como-O, which allows my Como-O to actually one-shot with Rock Slide. So I don't know why he didn't switch out Pelipper there, because then that's the end of the match. He can't come back now. if he had swapped out Pelipper there and brought it back in later to get the rain up, I lost to Swampert.
Yeah, but he didn't, and so now he's not nearly...
I maybe lost to Swampert. I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, but now you're faster than him, though, right? At this point?
At this point, I'm a lot faster than him. There's no rain. Swampert's going to go down.
Yeah, so there goes the Giga Drain. Didn't even matter. There's
And
not much
Stomping
landslide.
Tantrum, as I learned here, actually makes contact? I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. You lose your
So
attack
there's my
boost,
Hidden
but
Power
doesn't matter.
Fire to take out
Good match. Close one. I mean, you were really waffling the first half there, but then you picked your shit back up when it was down to 3.
That match would have gotten a lot harder for me if he had switched out Pelipper at the end to get rain back up.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been an auto loss like I originally thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I could have played around it with my Coma-O, which was still +2.
Yeah.
Because, like, speed never mattered for Coma-O. It can take an Ice Punch, it can take that Hurricane, but that Hurricane missing was also incredibly important.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Which, Dusk actually hadn't noticed that the rain went down.
Oh, really?
So he thought his Hurricane was 100% accurate, and it missed. He was like, what happened?
Oh, I did not realize that he didn't realize the rain was down at that point.
He thought the rain had been... He was counting turns, and he thought the rain had been set up by Pelipper, but it was set up by Thundurus,
right.
and Thundurus's rain ended 3 turns earlier.
Right. Damn, okay, so yeah, maybe him setting up the rain with Thundurus was actually his downfall.
He definitely needed to.
Yeah. Alright, well, good match between you guys. That was a fun one. Next up, we got Meteorbower, I forgot his name.
Undefeated versus solid contender for second.
Yeah, solid contender for second. Peanutscratch. I actually don't know at this point if he's in second. Yeah, he is. I think at this point in the series, you, Dusk, and well, not Dusk anymore. You and him are tied for second. So,
that's not accurate, but that's okay.
What do you mean?
But we don't need to talk about the current scores right now.
No, not the current scores. I'm talking about the scores as of this episode.
Oh, as of this episode. Yes.
Yeah. So, I'm seeing Delmise, which Delmise and Scrafty might be my favorite members of Peanuts' team. They've put in so much work over the past couple episodes that I've really fallen in love with them.
Scrafty is a doubles Pokemon, man. It just does stuff in doubles.
It's very good.
It clicks buttons and it goes.
Yeah, so with Steven's team, okay, so he's brought all his... He's not brought any C
He's brought his 6. He's brought his 6 friends.
He's brought his big 6. So I'm seeing Incineroar here as a big problem for Nitesh's team. He needs that Conkeldurr to just fuck it up, I feel like. Or the Scrafty.
Yeah, Incineroar causes a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, look at him. He needs Trick Room up to kill it with Clotzer before it kills it first. He needs to not get intimidated to kill it with Conkeldurr.
Mm-hmm.
Incineroar's a problem for Nitesh.
Yeah, big one.
Slowbro can deal with it, sort of, but it's going to take a lot of damage before it does deal with it.
And of course, as we all know, Steven has a lovely tendency to explode his Metagross at the inopportune times for the other
player.
Make
it crit things.
So I feel like that Metagross is also something to watch out for, especially given that so much of Nitesh's team is resisted by the Metagross.
Yeah.
I feel like Porygon's not that big of an issue this match, but maybe I'm misreading that.
Porygon could take down Nitesh's Trick Room.
Oh, true. He does like that Trick Room.
Plus, it's just a good tanky Pokemon.
Anything else to be looking out for this one?
I feel like not talking about Zapdos is kind of disrespectful. I think
it?
Zapdos can do a lot this game.
Do tell.
Zapdos takes out Slowbro, it takes out Clotzer, it can do a lot of damage to Delmise. Scrafty can't really do anything to it. They kind of wall each other.
Sure.
Zapdos will outlast and eventually kill Cresselia. Zapdos resists Conkeldurr unless it has Ice Punch.
Well, I do believe Peanut runs Sheer Force Life Orb on this Conkeldurr as well.
Sometimes.
So we'll see what happens, shall we?
Yep.
Alright. So, leading off with the Finny. Okay, he wants
Says
that
we're
Mr.
good
Terrain.
this time, implying there was a failed take. Maybe something was pre-mega'd.
Perhaps. Pelvic distress. Oh no. Alright, so we got the double intimidate off.
Yep, everything's intimidated. And
Not
Incineroar just can't handle it, so he leaves.
He can't handle being intimidated. Let's see if pelvic distress lives.
Oof.
That's and the special attack, the debuff. Not that it matters. The trick
Trick
room
Room
is
comes right out, right from the beginning. And as we might have thought, Porygon comes in.
yeah, with the trace this week.
Yeah, he takes shell armor. And he disables the Tapu Fini so that it can't Moonblast. Solid.
Yeah, that's a play. That's a real play because at this point it probably doesn't. I mean, it might have a water type move, but that's about it, right?
Yep.
They can't really hurt him anything else. He does say dirty. Anyways, Rock Eater's dead, which may be an issue given Incineroar. But we got.
Yeah, I don't feel like it was good to sack him. I feel like if he had Drain Punch, he absolutely should have Drain Punched Porygon.
Natasha, Steven is checking what Disable does.
He wanted to know how long it lasts.
Yeah. So Porygon's out of there. Tropicannon comes in. Wait a minute.
So out come, ooh, shiny Delmize.
I like how it looks. The red is very good.
Steven going for his patented Protect move on the Venusaur.
As he does. The Scald is
Gonna
resisted.
Scald into that one, maybe hoping for a burn, but Misty Terrain was there, so I don't know why
now
you
Misty
would do
Terrain's
that.
gone.
Yeah, but it was there when he attacked.
Yeah. 99
99 cent Arizona, okay.
Vapor Wave.
Alright, so Zapdos is stuck here now.
Yeah,
He's been
Zapdos
anchor shotted.
ain't going. Well, now it is.
Now it can leave because he swapped out.
Yeah, but this turn he was stuck in there. He Z powers. What's he going for? Savage spin out on
What?
Cresselia. Does fuck all. Trick Room is back up.
I mean, that is a tanky Pokemon. So yeah, the Trick Room comes back up. Slowbro's in here. It's in the
Incineroar.
Trick Room. What's it gonna do this turn?
Oof.
Nothing.
That's unfortunate.
And
Well,
Slowbro's gonna go down.
Thunderboy needs to be taken care of. Both of these Pokemon are huge threats. They both need to be taken care of.
Yeah.
It's not going to go first because of a fake out. Priority is still priority. Misses Thunderboy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And he
But also
flinches.
the
God, that's a
Delmize
bad
is
match.
still intimidated. So
Oh my
and
god.
Gets
this
the paralysis
This
also.
is unfortunate.
But if I remember, some shenanigans happen in this match
Yes.
a little bit later.
Yes. Anyways, he finally gets a Rock Slide off, which ain't bad. You get the Wiki Berry.
Yep, heal it right back up.
And that is Scrafty gone? Scrafty feels like Scrafty might be out. Okay, so wait a minute's back in. We got Misty Terrain up, which means nobody is getting what is it?
Status. Yep, it goes for the boosted Aura Sphere.
Why
but
boosted? Just because
Mega Launcher.
Okay, just Mega Launcher.
Yep.
Yeah. What did Delmize do there? Nothing. It was brought in. Oof. The Tropicannon. Steven loves using this Tropicannon thing. It's good.
Takes away his thick fat by giving him Mega Launcher.
Peanutscratch taking a good old page out of my book.
Oh boy.
He loves taking. That's great. I love that shit.
I wonder what item he has on Delmize.
What did he want for Sludge Bomb? And he did get poisoned, but it didn't do shit because of the Misty Terrain. Misty Terrain, I feel like, is hurting Steven a lot more than it should be here. He's not getting off his special things. Trick Room is back up. What is... does Misty Terrain power up any type of move? Is it Fairy?
It does not. It's the only turn that doesn't.
Interesting. Okay.
So he's gonna fake out Cress because, well, can't fake out Delmize.
Oh, Barakat lives and gets the berry. That's too bad.
Yep.
And the flinch. That is unfortunate. 99. Vapor Wave is out of here. Klonkelder.
Yep.
Oh shit, here comes Sykes. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I know it's from
I don't
Kingdom
think
Hearts.
Mega Launcher affects Sludge Bomb.
And
Ooh.
Tropicanon's frozen.
That Pokemon is frozen.
It's not doing much of anything. Sykes has his leftovers though. Incineroar, this is still a huge problem. And
yep,
these
it's coming out, and it's just making Delmise just do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and the Ice Beam is also...
So he's gonna Ice Beam,
and he
he's
freezes
gonna freeze
again! That is so bad. Unfortunately,
so he goes for Iron Head, not packing the ultimately superior move, Meteor Mash.
The Intimidate doesn't do anything. DJ Scrazzy is on his last legs here, but he does heal up a little bit, which is good. At this point, though...
Yep, but Nitesh does not have any more Trick Room setters.
Yeah.
And these last two Pokemon are pretty threatening.
Yeah. I was going to say, Sykes could have gone for the explosion and just won the match, but he does die too fast.
Yep.
Okay, so at this point, I mean, there's nothing Nitesh can really do to Thunderbolt, I feel like.
Yep, and the Venusaur thaws itself also, which basically Scrafty cannot stand up to such a beverage.
Yeah, so he tries to go for the Drain Punch, but at this point it's not going to be enough, especially since he's paralyzed. There he goes. Oof.
Pretty good match.
That was a good one. That was, I mean, those are some freezes.
Yeah.
Those were some freezes. If the Tropicannon stayed frozen, it still wouldn't have mattered. Thunderbolt was just, it was at full. It couldn't have been stopped by that point.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else on that one?
Not really.
Alright. Into our final match of the week. Stormy versus That Guy. That Guy's still running same set as usual, which is going to be...
Yep, he brought his trusty 6.
Yeah, his trusty 6. Same old, same old. And Megan has also basically brought her trusty 6. I guess...
Yeah, she makes some substitutions every week.
Lucario's here.
But Bulu, Manectric, Espeon, Ninetales, pretty much there every week.
Who needs to be worried about what here?
Let's see. I think... Well, that guy has a lot of problems with Ninetales, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts Greninja with Freeze Dry. It hits, what's its name? Venusaur, because his is not Mega. Mm-hmm. It hits Celebi pretty hard.
Typhlosion Scarf, though, should be able to take it out.
I don't know about that. Ninetales is pretty specially defensive.
Mm.
And they do both have Lucario, but that guy's is Mega, which is why that's allowed.
Which is why he may take it, we'll see. Does he Mega this match? I don't remember.
Me neither. I mean, you should never not, theoretically.
Right, but that guy sometimes forgets.
Grassy Terrain's going to be interesting in this match because it'll actually boost Celebi and Venusaur a lot.
Oh, true, yeah.
Manectric's going to do what it always does. Kind of overheat and then switch.
Grassy Terrain and Hail don't really work great together.
Honestly, I would be kind of scared of having Grassy Terrain plus Snorlax. I think that's terrifying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, he's already healing.
Especially if he were to run the Gluttony set, which I don't believe he has.
No. I believe he's running leftovers with Double Edge and Rest.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how this plays out. Who do you think has the match at this point?
I would say Mega Lucario is terrifying for Megan's team. If it's a special Mega Lucario.
Uh-huh.
I think she has almost no answers to a special Mega Lucario.
Okay,
but
well, Lucario
doesn't really matter.
Done.
Because there he goes.
Yeah. It's too bad he didn't... Oof.
Oof.
That is a bad
That is a commanding turn 1.
Yeah, so he is fighting from behind now. H comes out. I don't know if that was a good guy to have out right now. So
no, I would absolutely not bring out Celebi here.
Yeah, so Zolotol's going back.
It's probably going to go down right now to this Crobat.
No, he goes for the U-turn.
He actually U-turn. She actually U-turns the other one. That would have killed Celebi.
Yeah.
That U-turn.
And the Psychic, woof, that does some good damage. Double Edge, okay, alright, well. And now Snorlax is going to start healing.
Yep. Everything's healing.
Right, but Snorlax is healing.
Yeah.
Oof, that's too bad he didn't know that was Park Grass type. All-out pummeling, is that going to take him out?
All-out pummeling to kill Snorlax.
I guess she was scared of it, and who can blame her, right?
Yep, superpower into Celebi. Not sure about that one.
Probably just wanted to kill confirm on the Snorlax.
Oh yeah, it might have been into Snorlax just to guarantee it dies.
Yeah. Because, I mean, hell, that thing's tanky. Anyways, that should be the end of Lano, I assume. Yeah, there it goes.
Absolutely. That's a Protean Greninja.
There's no way that's living that. And there goes Anubis.
Yep.
So...
This is a pretty big trade match.
Yeah, I mean, hell, and Typhlosion's still in the back, so Zalottl's probably going to overheat this turn and take out one of these big boys.
Yep, there is an Ice type over there.
Yeah, so there it goes, and...
Taking advantage of the Protean, and then Brave Birding to take out the Celebi.
Yeah,
so now it's just Typhlosion versus the World. I would bet on the World for this one.
Probably, but hell, Typhlosion's done less.
Yeah,
there
here
goes
comes the eruption. It is going to take out the Crobat, but
he is going to Volt Switch,
which is going to do some damage. Which is going to weaken the eruption.
But not by that much, because Grassy Terrain is here.
But now you've got these two specially defensive monsters out in the field.
Yeah,
or actually, she brought back out Mega Manectric.
Which is going to protect. Had it not protected there, I think it may have... He might have had this one, but the Psychic is really going to hurt the eruption here.
Yeah, regardless, Espeon would have lived and crippled Typhlosion very far down.
Does not die, and that is the match.
Yep.
That one was, I feel like, closer than it looked. Like, it was 3-0, but
No, definitely.
I feel like that guy had a serious chance at beating Megan there.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so... I guess so. At this point, we have a thing that we're gonna do. So we're gonna. This is Peanutscratch suggested we do this. We do an MVP of each week of who either had the coolest play or grew the most as a player.
Oh,
so
you're really just gonna put that on me to just decide that right now?
Sorry, but let's. So, I don't think Nachie or me had a very particularly interesting match. Nachie did use the Ditto quite well.
I think Nachie did a lot better than he usually does with those Ditto plays.
Yeah, with the Ditto plays. So possibly. I definitely don't deserve it this week. My match was not very good. Plkj versus
Vlinx played pretty good.
Vlinx played pretty good this match. Might have to give it to Vlinx. Like, I mean, especially considering how he started out this draft, Vlinx had some serious improvement over the past couple weeks.
Absolutely.
You versus Dusk, I think. I mean,
no, this was Misplay Central. Neither of us.
You guys both played okay, but yeah. This also, I feel like this match also was just pretty like expected.
Yeah.
Like the outcome.
I don't think anything was extraordinary that match. I'm gonna give it to Vlinx.
I think Vlinx gets it this week. I think Vlinx is our first MVP, even though it is week 6. But I think Vlinx is going to be our MVP this week. So congratulations, Vlinx. You win nothing except the good, happy feeling you get from us saying that you did good, boy, buddy. So congratulations. And hopefully...
It's okay. You'll lose it next week. Absolutely. I know what you did next week.
Next week we're going to have an MVP and an LVP. Or whatever. I don't know. A WVP. The worst player ever. Anyways, but we'll get into that next week. So I've been Technovoid.
Hamsterwings.
And we will see you guys with week 7. Bye-bye.
See ya.